Good afternoon, my friends. Welcome to my live today. Today is the Tuesday, the 16th of December. So I remember sitting on my laptop at 2 a.m. in the morning, and I was stuck on this tech problem I was trying to solve, and I was wondering, am I the only mom over the age of 50 who couldn't figure out this problem? And that's when I just realized that it would be nice to be part of a community. Maybe it's also to be nice for me to have a community. And that was when the idea, the seed was sown. So if you are here, drop in the chat. If you're trying to start your own business, or you're running your business and you're doing this solo, just drop a one in the comment, please. I would love to know who is on here that is trying to this guy run a business and try to do it solo. And that's where the power of community comes in. So I've got 5 pillars for having a successful community. And they are connection, accountability, you do support, learning, and opportunities. And I'll break them down one at a time. You see? So if you are here, where are you joining me from, for starters? If you are here, where are you joining me from? It would be nice to know where you're joining me from. If you're watching the replay, drop in the comments where you're joining me from. And also in the comments, if you're running a business and you are running it solo, you know, drop in the comments. And how are you finding that is the next question. So I said connection, and I said 5 pillars of having a successful community. See, when you're in a community and you're kind of like you're over the age of 55, or you're over the age of 50, or the age of 40, it doesn't even matter where you are, who you are, and you are in a group, and you are all maybe for the first time saying, okay, I'm going to start my own business. I'm going to go onto TikTok. I'm going to go onto YouTube, social media platform. And besides posting pictures of your cat or maybe your grandkids or your children, you're not really posted anything to do with what you do, how you feel, who you are. And here you are now trying to do this, trying to run a business, and you're posting and thinking, oh my God, what's going on? But when you're in the community, there's something about the community power, the support, and the connection you build with other moms, dads, also on the same journey as you, because everybody's on the same journey. They're all trying to live the life they want for themselves and their family, whatever that is. Also, being in the community gives you the license to borrow other people's belief, to borrow other people's faith, to borrow other people's trust in you and yourself, and in God, Jehovah, Allah, to give you the courage to step out of your comfort zone to do the thing you need to do. So it's easy to create that post, or to go live, or to even just picking up your phone and recording yourself for the first time. That takes courage. That takes God. And when you're in a community, you have people there to share you on, because you are all on similar journeys. Because similar or even the same journey. And that's the beauty of being in the community. You always build that connection. And when that connection just deepens into becomes solid relationships. And then when you start to build your own community, these connections you build will help you, or you can tap into them to support you, either to offer their expertise, or to support you when you're going in life or doing something. And that's the beauty of having a community, and that's why connection. As one of my mentors says, connection equals to currency. If you can connect with people with your story, you can connect with people with your journey, if you can connect with people with your destination, your outcome, or even your vision, or even your trials and tribulation, if you can connect with people with that, oh my God, you have a loyal audience, because what want to see the people that represent who we are and what we are and where we are going. And that's how you build connection, by you sharing your story. And that's what the community is so important, because when you're in the community and you're sharing your story with other people who are on the same journey as you, they give you the courage, they give you the strength, they celebrate your wins. When you're feeling down, they pick you up. And that's the joy of being in a community. So, and that's why connection is one of our strongest pillars in having a community. Connection is so good, because it's almost like it's like intangible currency that kind of like you can literally, as more you build it, the more you just get fuller and fuller in the bank, the more you have in the bank, you know. And that's what one of my mentors will say: connection is equals to currency, right? The next thing is accountability, and for me personally, has been an absolute godsend. Why? Because I've always appreciated having accountability partners, right from a very very get go of running a business. But it took time to find one that really, really works. And having a community has made it even easier now, because now I've got a community, I've got it's like an army, a community of people that are on the same journey as me. We're all entrepreneurs. We want to do amazing things in the world. We want to impact the lives of thousands, maybe millions of people, and also impact our own life, step into the bigger, greater, grander person we are meant to be, and share that journey with anyone and everyone who wants to be in our space, right? So having someone that say, okay, I'm going to create a post today, holds you accountable in a loving, supportive way, that just makes everything so a lot easier. Why? Because you got someone who is supporting you, they're cheering for you. It's like having teammates, they're cheering for you. That's what accountability partner is there. They're there to support you. They're there to support each other as you journey. So when you say, okay, I'm going to post twice a week, and okay, when you meet up with your accountability partner, it's okay. Oh, I didn't post, okay. And it's okay. Can do you want to tell me more about that? Because it's an inquiry, just understand what's the you promise to post because you want to grow your business. Okay, let me know how can I support you, since you didn't meet the thing you wanted to do. What is the sticky point? What is going on underneath the surface? And it could be something that I didn't have the time, or poor planning, or some life happens. But it's also saying, okay, now I'm accountable. Someone, I promise I'm going to do this. Let me do this for my business. So in that, because they help you to carve out time so you can do those things that are important to you. And that's the beauty of having an accountability partner. You decide how often you meet and what you discuss in your meetings, and also, and so it becomes a regular thing. So me and my accountability partner, we meet every day, 7 days a week for an hour. And but that's how we set ourselves up. And within the community, people can pair off. If you got a skill, someone else, and you say, okay, I would like to compliment us, someone you get on with. I will always encouraging people to pair up, so you can support each other, so you can grow together. Because if there's somebody that is there to support you on a daily basis, besides the weekly meetups, that's amazing. That you can, if you are doing mindset work, or you're doing strategy work, or a mixture of both, or just talking about where you are, having a review and reflecting where you are, how far you have come. That's so important. And that's why accountability helps you, your progress, cheering for you, supporting you, and also helping you when you feel a bit, when the sticky moments come. That's why accountability partners are there for, to hold you, and to, because they see you the way you don't see yourself, as that successful person, as that amazing being that is doing amazing things in the world. And that's how you see each other, and so hence you support each other in that manner. And that's why accountability is important. That's one of my pillars when it comes to having some community for business owners. Support is the next thing. Someone always online, because when you go into my community, there's always somebody online. So, and even you should say, okay, oh, I'm feeling a bit ill, I'm feeling a bit flat, I'm feeling demotivated. Can someone please check out this video? Whatever it is, there's always someone is going to respond to you. And that's the beauty of having that support when you need it. There's someone that has got your back. And it's not, there's no judgment. It's a judgment-free zone. No question is a silly question. Nothing is. People don't judge you. People are there to support you, because that's what we do, and that's what community is all about. When you have that support, it's unquestionable support without judgment. It's support just come from pure love and faith and trust, and that we're all in it together. We're building something amazing for ourselves and our family, and we're there to support each other. And that's what it is. So on those days that are tough, because business is not all hunky dory, it's not all boom. You set it up and you got 10K every month, and therefore, there are sometimes you don't make the 10K. Does it mean no? And that's where the support comes in. But was it okay? Okay, what haven't we done this month that we did last month? What is it? What's going on up here? And that's what the support is all about. Just helping you dissect what is going on, so that you can take that, so you can start to take those steps to do the amazing things you do. And they support without judgment. They're here to pick each other up and to raise each other up. Celebrate your wins, and that's what it's all about. celebration, no matter how micro or macro, we're celebrating everything. A win is a win. And that's what support is there for. I say supportive cheerleaders just cheering for you. And the next thing we do here in the community, the next pillar is learning. See, when you're in a community with people who have got, everybody has got amazing skills, amazing wizardry that they can bring to the table. Well, you're always learning because I've got this philosophy: every day is a school day, literally. Every day is the school. So, what share resources? What share tips, shortcuts? What have I found that is working? Or what used to work and doesn't work anymore? Stop doing it, kind of thing. And that's why you're always learning. You tap in there. We've got a book club, we've got coaching, we've got mentoring, we've got strategy sessions, we've got cheat sheets, we've got everything you need to succeed. And if you know something, you bring it to the community. We're always sharing. It's called the law of reciprocity. I can't even say the word, right? And that's what it's all about. Everybody's sharing their knowledge, everybody's sharing their wisdom, everybody's sharing what they have. In their trials and tribulation, we all share everything. Because when you're learning and growing, you're just everything. What works today might not work tomorrow. Trending sounds on TikTok today might not be trending sounds on tomorrow. Hashtag that works, and they send to the YouTube, send to all the different social media platforms. So someone has probably got an expertise on Facebook, another one has got an expertise on YouTube, another one has got an expertise on TikTok. Someone has got mindset coaching. Someone has got things to do with strategies and to do with email marketing. Everybody's bringing their knowledge and their gifts together. And that's the whole idea. That's the whole idea of being in a community, because you're always learning, you're always growing. Because it's the collective intelligence that saves you time and money. Literally, it's the collective intelligence that saves you time and money. Oh God, Nneka has done that. So boom, copy and paste, repeat. And that's what we do. Oh, Alan has done that. Copy and paste, repeat. Oh, Katie did that. And that worked. Oh, yeah, I'll do that, but just take that off because it wasn't giving me the right algorithms. And these are the things you learn as being part of the community, you know? And for me personally, the learning is so important because you also learn from other people's mistakes and wins. What worked for Nneka might say, oh, that worked for Nneka. I might try. I might just make it my own. Or that worked for Lucy. I might try that. I make it my own. And also, the mistakes they made. What didn't work? What did not work? Or what, and that's, so you don't go doing the same thing. So and we're always learning and growing. And that's the power of being in a community. You learn from other people that are doing just as equal as well as you, right? And that's the beauty. So and that's learning. The last one on the list out of the 5 pillars is opportunities. When you're in a community, collaboration just happens naturally. You can collaborate with maybe accountability partner to produce something that has just gone wild, or put a program together, and you share how you're going to deliver it. Even little things are supporting each other once you're going live for the first time. It's like, I'm going to go live on TikTok for the first time. Please, who is around, support me at XYZ time. And people will do that. People are always naturally supporting and collaborating. People that will give you comments and feedbacks. That's amazing. Maybe a joint venture partnership and client referrals. People are going to refer you. Say, oh my God, yeah, there's get in my community that has amazing Reiki skills. There's someone that does amazing photographs. Someone that does amazing posts. They are so good on TikTok. Talk to them. They got the ins and outs. Or they're good at creating YouTube long videos or short videos, whatever. They're good at setting up your camera so your camera looks, your phone camera looks good, as good as a professional. So when you shoot your videos, it's like, wow, they pop. These are the kind of things you learn. These are the kind of opportunities that are available when you're within a community. So in a community that's supportive, a community that's nurturing. So if this makes sense, my friend, just drop it one in the comments. If you're thinking, oh my God, community, I've not thought about a community before. Oh wow. Let me know if this is landing. Please, I would love to know if this is landing, because I just love the whole idea of being part of a community, a small community where we support each other in our growth and our development, and we celebrate. We're always learning from each other, collaborating, training, content, whatever. They're the first to see my content. They're the first to see anything, and I always ask for their feedback. And that's the beauty of being part of a community. And also, as a community owner, you're always testing the temperature of the community. See what's the engagement like. And if we're not engaging, why not engaging? Have I drifted off course? Because sometimes life gets in the way, we kind of like start to drift off course, or they pull you back. So, okay. And you just ask the question inside the community, what would you like to see more of? What would you like to see less of? Do you like to see more training, more expert guide? If you do, what topics, what areas of the business are you struggling? These are the questions you ask to elicit that engagement. And also, if you are in a community, be asking the questions from your community owners and your other members. If you are struggling, you don't have to go struggling in silence. You don't have to go dig it up on Chat GPT. Come in here and ask. Because whatever you're doing, someone else has already done it. It's just to make sure that someone else has done it and they can like, oh yeah, this is what you do. And that's the beauty of being in the community, because you get first-hand knowledge, first-hand information, and you're always sharing. Everybody's sharing and everybody's growing together, because that's what the community do. You lift each other up. Literally lift each other up. And that's why I love having a community, and that's why I love being even I'm part of other communities as well. So for me, it's always been a very it's been instrumental in my development, in my growth, in my business. Community has always, because I think without communities, I'll probably be far behind. It has helped me grow so fast, because everything is compressed. It's like within a community, you collapse time. You literally collapse time, because people are doing people are, you got different people doing amazing things. And they're sharing their information willingly. You don't need to you don't need to hoodwink them, or arm wrestle them for information. They're happy to share the information. And that's what I love about communities. Like the ones I belong and the ones I run, people just share, because that's the natural, that's the nature of the platform, that's the nature of the environment. People share, and we all share. Nobody is holding or holding anything, because we all believe that there's enough to go around. So my question to you is, what is the biggest challenge what is your biggest challenge you're facing right now working alone? Yeah. And have you ever been in a community that has changed your business? No, I have. No, for me, everything changed from when I joined communities. Literally, I was getting the support I needed. I had access to coaching and mentoring. That elevated to a whole different level. Having community support with people that are working the same path as me, even made it. So I'm always growing. I'm always strong, and that's why. Hence, I'm asking: have you ever been in a community that has changed your business? And what would you have the right support system mean to you? What would it mean to you to have the right support? As you're growing your business, as you're starting your business, what would it mean to you to have the right support? So you got someone on tap, you got whether it's an accountability partner or a community, because it's people that understand, support you, and are cheering for you. What would that mean to you? And that's why I created my community. It's called the Limitless Growth Hub. And that's exactly why, because for me, seeing other moms like me fall through the cracks, because we had no way of, bringing our knowledge together, sharing. There's no central place. I just thought, what, if I can connect all these amazing moms, dads, parents that are just trying to build an amazing life for themselves, we hold each other accountable, we support each other, we keep learning and growing, and we have access to opportunities together. We just collectively, we just do amazing things together, and that's why it's called a limitless growth path, because it's limitless. You can basically opportunities for when you're in a collective and you are supporting each other from the heart. How far you can go is just nobody knows. It's limitless, right? That's why I call it that's why it's called Limitless Growth Hub, because you're growing. I believe in growth. I believe in growth. So if what I've shared today have kind of like resonates with you, and you feel called to and you feel called to join my community, if you go into the description, there's a link there. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Literally, it's a free community. You can come and join. So you don't have to, you don't have to do this by yourself. Literally, there's no. For me personally, the days of being a lone wolf is long gone. Because you got to make it harder for yourself, because it doesn't have to be, and it doesn't have to be a lonely business. So if you feel called to come and join the community, and this resonates with you, our community, and all the supports you get, and the 5 pillars of connection, accountability, learning, support, and opportunities. Come and join us in the Limitless Grow Hub, and we can all grow and do amazing things in the world together. And if this video resonates with you on a different level, share, like, and follow. That'd be fantastic. So, my friends, as I close up, community, being part of a community, or even starting your own community, is amazing, because it's the way you share your knowledge. It's the way you tap into other people's knowledge. It's the way you support and love each other. It's the way people support you and they understand you. And it's the way you also get the support, the joy, the opportunities, and the learning, you see, for your business. It's just, for me personally, it's just, community just makes things easier, so much easier. You don't have to do it alone. So, as I said, if you can share, like, and follow, I would really appreciate that. So, thank you for your time today. And if you're watching this on the replay, let me know what resonates with you and what you would love to see in your community. And if you can answer those 3 questions, that'd be fantastic. I'll see you all on Thursday. Have a fantastic day. Take care. Bye for now.